So I'll definitely need to check the church out, but I don't want to check it out right now. All this area. So much here. Ooh. The beams are splintered. The bridge didn't collapse on its own. Artillery broke it. Can I get up here? Oh, there's a guy and his son. Oh, maybe that's her husband? No boat in the boathouse today. This section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. Do I still have my bag out? Okay. Take stuff. Ooh, some glasses. Boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. What's this?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Even more bullet holes. Something's definitely happened here.
The density and spread of these bullet holes is surprising. This takes a lot of bullets. Fully automatic rifle fire.
Put my cop suit back on. This gives me visual calculus. See if anything else here bumps that. Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench covered in rust. Sign says, Entree Intermeet. Can I read that? An old taker booth, no longer in operation. People paid money to park here. No one would pay now. Take. There's so much here. The door is not only boarded shut, it's inaccessible. What's that? A Pippo? What the heck's a Pippo? Alright.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall. A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them, a dozen at least, their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded.
What?
It's quiet. No sound, no movement. 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner, automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. The sun blazes high up in the sky, baking the planks, the sand, your skin. The order was carried out in the afternoon.
Damn.
A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
I think I know what it is.
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
Look at the people against the wall.
A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations. As demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes, they stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background. Ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them.
Who were they?
Comrades, the forsaken, the wretched, who tried to rise against the horrors of the world.
And the soldiers?
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one? Men of duty. Dark duty.
Who were they?
Murderers. Twisted by orders. Young boys forced into killing.
And the person standing on the side?
The commandant. The one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Who was who in this execution?
I'm just a representation of your mental faculties, piecing together any available information. You should probably ask the lieutenant.
So I should ask him.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
I guess I gotta come back here with Kim then?
A row of ghostly shades facing the crumbling wall. With another 7 shades stand. A cold sea wind blows away the...
Am I gonna remember to come back here with Kim? Oh goodness, so much. I don't think I can get around here. It won't let me click over here. Okay. I realize her husband, that might be her husband, and maybe I should talk to him, but I also there's so much here. Ugh, I need to get back to where I was. Water runs from the west, the source is upstream, a broken pipe. A little black swallow circles above you, you hear its chirp. How do I get back to where I was? Over here. Here we go. This is a book? Primer for small kids. Oh, okay. Ooh. Feels safe and warm in here, not like outside. Oh. Taxidermy. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow.
Hello, mister.
A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
I heard there was a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
She looks alarmed. Where'd you get them?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were going to take them. They're stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye as though searching for confirmation. I need those gloves.
Why?
She looks at you suspiciously. I need them for very important police investigation.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but you've conveyed the important part at least.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Aw, she points somewhere outside. Where are your parents?
My mom's outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
She gives you a bright smile like it's a good thing. What's this? Show her the stuffed bird you took from the ceiling.
It's a grouse.
She smiles broadly.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you make up for the skewer you broke.
I wondered. What's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
What's that thing you're holding? Point to her toy.
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days.
Aww.
One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Lammy looks soft.
Yes. Very soft.
Suddenly, she pushes the stuffed animal toward your face. Press your cheek against Lammy.
Isn't he soft?
Oh! Lammy's very soft. She rubs the white fur against your cheek, then returns the lamb to her lap, cuddling it. Bye!
Bye!
The girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. Oh god, she's adorable. Oh my goodness. I know how to sew. I could at least patch that thing up. Let's go check out this sandcastle. I could definitely sew on a button eye.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
It's broken.
A gust of wind disintegrates another piece of the cellar ceiling, exposing more of the mysterious glimmer underneath. The shithole's about to collapse. Smooth, reflective surface. Are these the gloves you're looking for?
Reach in and pull out the shiny object.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Yay! Clenching and unclenching your fist has never been so fun. The tiny ceramic plates make a lovely clicking sound when your fingers move. The gloves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal. So this is +2 interfacing. This is +1. These are better. Unless I want electrochemistry or something else. I gotta find someone who's gonna want to buy some of these clothes I don't need. Body of a grouse stuffed with some unknown material. It might just pass off as the real thing from a distance. The bird itself looks extremely ruffled and slightly grumpy. Empty cassette tape. Postcard. Dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. The logo on its side has been partially stripped over years of use. Should I give this to Cindy? Where was the tape? Didn't I pick up a tape of the, this thing? Tape you found. The smallest church.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Press play.
You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Keep the porter reel at a harmless distance and wait.
Then the organ starts playing, a simple, melancholic tune.
I may die.
Echoing in the hallway.
I may die.
A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about. Perform it.
Okay.
A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
I could sing this for karaoke.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like 1,000,000 times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses.
Great.
And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What's that?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand.
Got it. Got it. We got this. We got this. I'll give him a new stuffed bird is apparently gonna fix all my problems. Let me save.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Where's your mom?
The kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
Is little Lily your sister? Point to the house.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
All right, have fun.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the...
Okay, it doesn't matter who I click on. What is, people over here?
You stop mid-step, and put your hand on a garish necktie.
Do I have to take this thing off?
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
Bottle where?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there.
Here?
Glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries.
I don't care. I don't want to look at it.
You should care! I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please go talk to him. I need to look at it closer.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, Tequila!
A 30-something man clad in a two-piece lycra tracksuit puts down his Pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Shake his hand.
So what's happening?
He picks up his beer. Tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
What?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
People tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. I have re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Those days are over now.
He looks at his shit-stained lycra jacket with a grim expression.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
He takes a sip from his beer.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
He looks at his comrades.
Please don't go. Don't go.
Begs the man in the pipe?
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
What's Tequila Sunset?
It's you. You're Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Maybe?
Maybe. You look like you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be. You look like you want to hear the tale.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
For some reason, the name Tequila fills me with foreboding. Maybe I should learn what it means. No, go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
Okay. He takes another sip, then continues.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
Jesus. What happened then?
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this, we get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka. The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go.
After you kiss the tie.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs.
Oh, God.
The time hath come! So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for Tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Oh, my God. What happened next?
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster.
Miraculously unhooked because he was completely plastered.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole Tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
So is Tequila Sunset an event or a name?
I'm not sure. I think you were the event. Tequila sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise, which is long gone.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's a story.
It was the greatest thing this fishing village has seen since Rosemary tried to use a crab to open his beer.
Oi, that was a classic too.
Did I tell you anything specific about this person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Okay. Oh, God!
Please, don't open that door.
I almost died.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail!
Oh, no. Don't call Abigail?
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge? You said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy.
It's fair enough.
In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
Did we talk about politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you.
Okay.
I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Oh, it does it? He takes a long sip of beer. I don't, did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar who'd cleared 501 cases.
I am a goddamn superstar.
As you've already determined, the actual number is just over 200. But what's a little embellishment between friends?
No thanks to the squares at the precinct, as you put it.
Alright, I think I got everything I need.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me about another one?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Want to tell me how you became Idiot Doom Spiral? Oh, apparently that's his name.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
Might as well.
You might get scammed here.
What do you need? Is this going to cost a lot? What do you need?
Booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
I've got a potent Pilsner.
Not much, but it will do.
He grabs the bottle from your hand and uncorks it immediately.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call them a girl.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder/junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Wait, how many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees. An all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Aw, did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
He says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his shit-stained pants. What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
He shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound.
His eyes are clouded. His dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles. His eyes are your eyes.
Oh.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan.
Oh no.
I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking exactly?
It was a day not unlike this one here.
You both glance skyward.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Ouch.
Ouch, indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
How? How?
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Jeez Louise. Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation.
Nice neighbors.
People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
He pauses meaningfully.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
But you'd have to climb back over the gate, right?
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day.
Oh my god.
And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in.
Oh my god.
Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
All from keys?
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
I feel like you missed a few steps.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
I'm almost homeless myself. It doesn't seem too bad.
The hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks. Not having to pay rent, first and foremost. Not being responsible for 20 other people is nice too. But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained tracksuit and spending your days picking tear.
Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too.
What?
The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What's the name of your agency?
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting.
What?
I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy.
Sounds ridiculous.
I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
He looks toward the bay.
Sounds intriguing.
Oh.
What say you, art cop? If it sounds like it makes no sense, that's because it doesn't.
Mixing oil painting and breasts to make ads isn't high art. It's just cynical wankery. This is so high concept, I have no idea what it means. Mixing high and low, commodifying culture is extremely my shit. Let's go with the first one.
Well, you know, sex sells. That's the first rule of advertising.
Yeah, but it's still tired.
Maybe you're right. Who knows? Maybe we were behind the curve? We were fucking rich, though. That much I know.
What's up with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
Touch it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
He takes another sip.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it.
Is that because it's dirty or because it's a bad jacket?
Randomized trials have also found Lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also have that to look forward to.
I only touched it briefly.
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them any time.
What about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
What does that mean?
Hey, Tequila! You want to buy some speed?
I got plenty, thanks.
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
Don't call Abigail.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
What's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less.
I may have picked it up.
Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
You're asking a cop to help find a jacket you stole and then lost?
Yeah, exactly. You're here to serve, right?
Where'd you lose it?
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market.
That's a lot of places.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
A spiral jacket. Let me ask you something else.
I'm all ears, Tequila.
You got any more stories?
I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. If you catch my drift.
Oh, I could give him the Commodore Red, but it's got 2 more uses. I don't have any on me right now.
Cottonmouth is keeping my tongue imprisoned.
Alright, well, I'll bother you later.
You too, Tequila Sunset.
How about this guy?
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
He spreads his arms as if wanting to embrace you. What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Uh-huh.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done! It's our end game!
No, this is a stupid drunk idea that I'm having and I am attributing to my necktie.
Bratan, you don't understand! It's not just another drink! This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal sigh!
No.
You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to! Our ultimate fate depends on it! And the fate of many worlds!
Why does a bottle of spirit cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
He brings out a 1-liter bottle with a bluish liquid. The mouth is corked shut. Alright, nod and let him speak.
You know, it's funny, actually.
He takes 3 gulps of his Pilsner and stares at you intently.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
What do you mean by what? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
He shakes his index finger at you.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Where did you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
I got one of those scientific ampules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
Oh, he spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Why would you if you're taking a medication to stop you from taking alcohol, and then you counteract the medication, you're just sabotaging yourself. That sounds dangerous.
It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me £4 to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Have they no shame for taking money for a service they provide?
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies.
Wait, he gets an excited gleam in his eye. What are you...
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
I don't think we should drink that.
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for £3 if you want it.
Can I smell it first? I thought it was 300 real. I think it'll prove useful, yeah. He just said 3 real.
£3 and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
Okay, I'm gonna buy it because it was a task.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Bratan, I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption!
What the frick do you want me to do with it?
The tie is so on the money there. Up the bum it goes.
What? Don't think... This doesn't sound like a good idea.
No, Bratan! This is different! This is so good! It's gonna get you out of trouble! We're gonna use it in the most extravagant manner!
I don't want to put it up my bum.
Who said anything about putting it up there? No! We're gonna put it into a way more special place! So special! Just hang on to it! Keep it safe! Wait for my sign!
The heck?
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna leave now. Quite the business venture you've set up here.
Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
He gets a proud gleam in his eyes. What do you mean?
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now, I've got everyone on my hook.
He spreads his arms and smiles a crooked, toothless smile.
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
I'm already hooking for Kuno, I think? What the hell does that mean?
Good. So you want this shit or not?
No, I don't. Let me go back here.
Oh, you see, bought cigarettes.
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
Impressive entrepreneurship, I approve.
Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh? You want to buy something? Let's keep it moving.
All right, I'm
In
done.
the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
I already bought something from you. I've encountered an error. What? I autosaved, right? Please tell me I autosaved. Grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition and turns his head away.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who's Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail!
Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Oh God, lean in.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail.
All right, I'm leaving.
Don't call Abigail.
Oh God. Poor guy. Okay, I won't call her, don't worry.